Yeah, I'm excited, man. We've been practicing hard, working really hard. I'm just ready to put it out on the field.
Um, what have you kind of learned about Philly's defense as you've been preparing for this game? What you need to do against them?
They're good defense. Got a lot of vets. Really what I've been studying on the back end. Got a lot of good corners and safeties, and you know, I'm just really ready to play.
For you personally, obviously you had that injury. You got off to that great start in camp, had the injury. Are you kind of itching to get out there and improve what you can do after maybe a couple preseason games that weren't what you wanted them to be?
Right. I'm ready to get out there and compete. Played in 2 preseason games, I think, for like a quarter. And now, like I said, you get to put 4 quarters together and stuff.
Coach Hugh Jackson, said today that he might sit you down and just kind of tell you to relax a little bit and just be you and not really worry about being a first round pick or putting too much pressure on your shoulders. Do you welcome something like that? Do you think you need a little something like that?
Um, you know, it's not about being a first round pick. It's about I put a lot of pressure on myself because I want to, be great. So I put a lot of, like I said, pressure on me the way I do stuff, the way I critique myself, and it can vary on some people at sometimes.
Do you have any expectations going out there, run out of the tunnel the first game, or any goals or?
Really just ready to see the lights, man. Play together as a team. We got the roster down to 53, I believe. So this is our team.
Seems like ultimately the goal is to get the ball in your hands in a lot of different ways. Do you think we'll start to see that in week one, or is that something gradual as you kind of get settled in?
Really, our goal is to win. So my job is to help the team win. So whatever coach you and the other coaches got in plan, I'm gonna roll with it because I'm trying to win.
What do you think about the Eagle corners that you're going to be going up against?
I think they're good. I've been in the NFL for a while, so they have to be good, especially playing that position.
This is a league that's designed for offense. When you look at the rules and receive, some will say receivers have a little bit of an advantage over corners when it comes to the whole interference and things like that. How much do you think that your aggressiveness as a receiver is going to be a real benefit for you throughout your career here as it gets going?
At the end of the day, we get paid to do a job, and if you're on offense, if you're on defense, NFL is not it's not easy. It's hard for a lot of people to be here, so they're paying us to do our job.
You said the
Last one.
You said the goal is to win. A lot of people maybe don't have that expectation for this team. Do you guys think you can win at a higher level than people expect?
It really doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. It matters what we think as a team. So, we're just rolling with that.